Good afternoon, delegates. How are you?
Good morning!
This paper explains and serves as a nation's opinion and also serves as a starting point for international negotiations. Please remember that it is crucial to adhere to the deadline of the submission of the position papers.
Do you remember how to write a position paper? I completely forgot.
Yes, it's quite easy. Don't worry. I will help you.
Thank you.
It's recommended to use Times New Roman font in size 12. Each paragraph should have an indentation at the beginning. Also, the minimum of words is 500, whilst the maximum is 800. And don't forget to cite. If you do this, we use the APA citation form.
You're right, it's quite easy. How should it be divided?
It should consist of 3 parts, similar to the ones used in academic essays. In the first paragraph, you should mention the background.
So, it's like a brief overview of the background of the issue and the progress made so far.
Yes, exactly. Briefly describe recent events, and to support your ideas, you should add data and informational statistics.
Like the contributions a country has made over time in order to try to solve the problem.
Exactly. Finally, the third part should present your conclusions and the solutions your country has given to solve this problematic. You can include reports from the Secretary General of the United Nations. Also, don't forget to add your bibliography, and if you use quotes and texts, add them in a APA citation.
On the other hand, I forgot to mention that you need to be sending your opening speeches.
I think I remember how to write an opening speech. If I'm not mistaken, it must last 1.5 minutes. Am I right?
Yes.
The first part is the protocol greeting, addressing the members of the chair, delegates, and other present in the room. Then, it comes the diplomatic introduction, in which is revealed the importance of the event for the delegation present.
An example would be for the delegation of, here you add your country's name, is honored to have been invited to this session to discuss grave matters of global importance.
The next part is the position paragraph, in which the delegates take a stance on the topics to be discussed. Use introductory parliamentary language.
An example here would be the delegation of, again, you should add your country's name, concerned and aware of, armed with, taking into account the serious problem that is being debated. All of these lines and much more you can use to present your stance.
Then comes resolution paragraphs, in which the delegates express the country's position according to the issue. In this paragraph, the delegation may invite other delegations to take specific positions. You must use resolution-oriented parliamentary language.
An example would be, in accordance with the issues previously mentioned, the delegation of, again, your country's name, invites, calls upon, mentions once again, invites all delegations you're present to, you add your part.
And finally, the closing. The delegate can close the speech with a reflective question, a famous quote, or even their own.